Carlos, 13 pro seasons, working for others mostly. Did you come to the Giro thinking you might win a stage?
No, absolutely not. And actually I was very happy for that, because I came to the Giro knowing that my role was for full support for Pedersen and Ciccone, and I was super happy with that. And actually I was enjoying this Giro the most, because it was the first one I didn't have the ambition maybe to win a stage, you know. And then everything changed yesterday. Like, we lost Chico, and today I say, okay, maybe I don't want to do it for me, but I have to do it for the team. I only got one victory before, was in Dauphiné, was in the same situation. The day before we lost our leader. And today I was riding with my mind and my legs in them, especially in Ciccone, because I know how much he worked for this race, how many sacrifices he did. And yeah, you know, when you are a helper, you need to be there to help them. And when they are not here, you need to be also for the team. And today I was fulling with all my heart for this team.
So with 45 kilometers to go, did your mind tell you that you could do it? Did your legs tell you that you could do it?
Yes, when I saw I was not in the original breakaway, actually I was trying so hard. We could put Vacek and Conrad, and I missed by like one rider to be there. And I say like, chance is gone, but I keep focused. I always like to think that everything happens for a reason. And the reason was that I didn't have to win that break. So I still hold on in the group of favorites. And I saw in the top of Grappa we were not more than 10, 15 guys, and I had the legs to be there. So when we were together down there, I say, today is my day. Like, with the legs, I have to go for the victory. And also I knew I have to go it from far, because I'm not really fast. I'm actually quite slow, but my diesel engine is there. I've been preparing this Giro very well, with a lot of confidence from the team, and I had to do it for them.
Thank you very much.
Thanks to you.
Hi, Carlos. Congratulations. What does it mean for you to win such a good stage in front of your family?
All. I mean, this victory is not mine, it's also of them. I met my wife when I was junior. We were in the national team, and we start our career together. I mean, and you know, like, we have grow up as a family. I have grown up as a person, and now I grow up also as a cyclist. And yeah, I mean, to be here with them has been super emotional. I'm just missing my little one, Leo. We have 3 kids. He could not be here, but this victory is also for him. And together we do a great team. You know, like, for me now, the main reason to stay in cycling is to find the balance between the sport and the family. The sport is very demanding. You can give it as much time and energy that you want, but they are always there to keep my feet in the ground, to enjoy the little things in life, to think something else than in the sport. And yeah, that's, having them here has been so emotional.
Michele?
Carlos, congratulations. I see you're very emotional. Where does this emotion come from, and how are you going to handle it tonight, for example?
Yeah, I mean, it's just a victory. I'm somebody like yesterday when we lose Chico. Yeah, for sure, when I crossed the finish line, I was super disappointed. But I try to stay calm, to stay always in the line, you know. And yeah, today, I mean, this is just sport. This is just a victory. It's very nice, because at the end, I think cycling and all the sports is to create emotions, no, to entertain people. And I hope people enjoy watching this victory. I really enjoy trying to do everything for the team, everything for my family, everything for all the hard work that me and the team did during this season. Because, I mean, we see just this stage, but for example, Ciccone, that even could not play for the victory today. He's been like maybe 2 months in altitude, making so many sacrifices. And yeah, we are here to give our all, and I'm super happy that at the end everything came out in the best way possible.
Press room, sala stampa.
Congratulations, Carlos. Explain a little bit how the work of a gregario, you know, a helper who is always supporting team captains and everything. So it's not often that you get the chance. So you won a stage before, I believe, in the Dauphiné, and so the winning instinct. How do you suddenly find that, changing your mentality for someone who's pulling for everyone else, and then all of a sudden you're in a final where you have to basically find the right moment and seek out the weaknesses in your competitors?
Good question. Actually, in the first part of the stage, I was trying to win the break, and I missed it. And I thought, this was a good learning because I was not really prepared to be fighting for breakaways in this Giro. And I say, okay, today has been a good training to be there. But then I saw UI still pulling, and I say, let's give a chance. Let's try to hang on as long as possible, and then we'll see, because Monte Grappa is a hard climb. And when we were up there, only 15 guys, and I was still with the GC favorites, I say, maybe your legs are not so bad, Carlos. I already saw in San Pellegrino that I could be up there. And then when I saw I was so strong, I say, okay, maybe there is people that was already in the break, but I know when you're in a breakaway how much you have to spend. When I was in the second breakaway that was after Monte Grappa, I knew that I had the best legs for sure. So I just need to be strong. Also, the final was quite good for me. I'm diesel engine. Like, I'm not really good when I have to make a lot of attacks or tactics or sprints, but I can keep a good tempo for a long time. And it's what I did. I just found my moment. I went full gas. I knew also I could not gamble a lot because we had the GC riders not so far behind. So I went full, and I say, okay, all or nothing. And at the end was all. And I'm very happy I could do it, because, as you said, it's not very easy for a rider like me.
Press room.
Hi, Carlos. It's an incredible Giro d'Italia for Lidl-Trek. You really seems to be a group of friends more than a group of excellent riders. What's the secret of your friendship? It's I don't know, the winter training. What's the secret of this union between you?
The human side of this team. I mean, in this team, really, you feel from management, like there is really like persons above all the brands that we have, you know. And then the group of riders that we have here is simply amazing. Like Mats Pedersen is a real leader in the road. We saw he won 4 stages, but you cannot imagine, for example, the words that he said yesterday to Ciccone when he had to leave the Giro. No? For me, Mats I've been in pro cycling for 15 years now, and his leadership in all the ways is incredible. And when you have such a good leader, then makes that everybody gives his 10% extra, that everybody is also honest with himself and with the team, no? So everybody can show his strengths, but also his abilities. And then doesn't matter, you know. For example, yesterday I was the only one that didn't crash, because they know that maybe I'm not the most technical rider in the group. So I say, okay, Carlos, no worries. You can stay behind. Don't stress today. Tomorrow will be your time in the mountains, no? And when you have a team where you can be really honest and show how you are, and you don't have to show anything else or anything that is not true, everything is, you know, is like a wheel that keeps going and going. And yeah, I want to dedicate this victory to Ciccone that cannot be here, but also to the whole team, like Mats, all the guys, because also when you have somebody like Mats, everybody shows his best version. And also the staff. That's, I mean, we don't see them, no, but I think in this team, everybody does his role as best as possible. And this is the key of the success. And I'm super happy to be here and to be part of this team, and also this time deliver a victory.
From here.
As Italians, we all were waiting for Ciccone. How did you live yesterday, the news that he had to go home?
I mean, in the first moment, it's shocking, because also we were waiting for this week. Also, in my personal case, you know, like I was waiting to do all the work this last week. I mean, I was like in the day, for example, of the Sterrato, I woke up super worried, not for me, more like, I hope we don't lose the GC with Chico or with Mas, you know, because at the end, they are the ones that give a reason for my job, no? And yeah, it was a big shock, but at the end, it is like it is. Life is like this. You need to be resilient. And like Chico says, si cade, si sveglia, no? So we need to keep going, to look to the future. I think everything happens for a reason. This was not the Giro of Ciccone, but for sure something good is waiting for him. Yeah, and this victory is to honor him and all the preparation that he did.
Final question from the press room, Marca en español, en castellano, contéstale en castellano porque es por la radio.
Perfecto.
Miguel.
Carlos, Miguel Rodríguez de Marca, enhorabuena por la victoria. Esta mañana nos comentabas en la salida que esperabas tener tu momento con Giulio, que era tu momento esta semana, y luego ha salido lo que ha salido. No sé hasta dónde has encontrado esa motivación para tirar hasta adelante, hasta el final, y luego, ¿cuándo te has visto ganador de la etapa?
empezando por el final, me he visto ganar de la etapa en los últimos 50 metros, cuando he visto que viene detrás, porque otra vez digo, si es que digo, tengo hasta para ganar, tengo que solamente he ganado 2 veces. En Dauphiné tenía a Roglic pisándome los talones. Esta vez solamente escuchaba, no, los favoritos son el... Y digo, si es que, madre mía, Carlos, vaya tela. Pero bueno, me he visto ganador al final. Y bueno, pues al final buscar las fuerzas para la victoria de hoy, ya te digo, al final hay que hacer, yo creo que un poco el cambio de chip. Solamente he ganado 2 veces en mi carrera deportiva. Las 2 han sido justo el día después de perder al líder. Y para mí es la forma de hacer mi trabajo para el equipo. Cuando puedo estar cerca de ellos y cuando no puedo, pues esta se la merecía todo el equipo para continuar este Giro con moral, porque hay que estar ahí en las duras, en las maduras, y la verdad que es, pues mira, un día feliz, y solo espero pues que, como todo pasa por algo, esta victoria para mí hoy, y espero que un podio en una grande le espera a Ciccone pronto.